Welcome back to the show. My name's Glenn. I'm a terminal creative, and I'm joined by my good friend and co-host of my podcast, N21 FM, Johnny. How are you doing today, John?
Doing all right. I'm having a good time
Yes,
today.
we're really excited. We're bringing to you today this is the first in, I guess this is technically a spin-off of our podcast, N21 FM, but technically speaking, it is a standalone video. That is why it is hitting Patreon early and then free feeds a little later. This is our product review of the 2025 Pokemon TCG Holiday Calendar. This is a product that Pokemon puts out every single year as a little advent calendar for players and collectors to have some little collectibles as the month goes on.
And screen share on this one too, because
obviously it's a little harder to show product remotely on camera. But
this is on Poke Beach. But
yeah,
sourced from the Pokemon company themselves, obviously.
Yes. But yeah, let's kind of get into it. We have both already opened this and went through the entire thing. And I think the most effective way to go through this is not by because I didn't do order of each day. I'm just looking at what all you get with it. So I gotta grab my packaging real quick.
Yeah, this is a content kind of overview. What do you get out of this package? What's in here? And then is this worth a rip, or do you want to have fun?
Yeah, this is also our recommendation based on if you want to get this for a kid as an early thing, or even for yourself or another collector you know and care about. So what's included in this pack? I'm using the box because I don't have the article pulled up. But it includes 8 promo cards, 6 booster packs, 7 of what are called these fun packs, 2 coins, and 2 sticker sheets. And I guess we'll kind of go in order of what they're listed on here. Let's start with these promo cards. Actually, no. Before we do that, I want to talk about the unboxing experience for this product, because I think that's something that's kind of underestimated or underappreciated in this format, is just the way you unbox things and have a good time with them. I think they killed it as far as the design and packaging goes.
So first and foremost, you get everything kind of in this rectangular package here, and then you just pop it open and you slide it out and you get a nice little bifold. Externally looks like this. Internally, same kind of deal, but just, a little bit bigger.
Yeah. I've got mine right here. It's actually a really pretty, it's a well-made box. It's really thick cardstock. So it's got a good feel coming out of the box. It's a little loud, but that's to be expected. I really appreciate the way you interface with it. I like the
show that too.
What's that?
I said I was going to stop screen sharing so you can kind of show it too.
Oh yeah, sure. So you've got, obviously it's kind of mangled, so you can't see the image as well, but you've got this pretty picture of all the guys on it with all the slots you pull out of, and they're thrown all over the place. And then it's very good to interface with. It's fun to poke through and pull stuff out. Maybe it's just because I have fat fingers because I'm a grown adult playing with kids' card games. But I found a little troublesome trying to get stuff out of there.
I could see that.
But I mean, not too much, not enough to really complain about. What I think is awesome about it, and something I wish they would maybe capitalize on a little more, is this back print. This is a really gorgeous, so it's actually, you can tell on there, it's got I believe that's a cold foiling of that gold art put in there with this nice not collage, but this image. And then the bottom also has that is that foil? Yeah, that magenta cold foiled metallic on there. I'm a big fan of cards and cardstock and the way things are made. So when I see a cold foiling on a box or a card, I think it's really interesting. There is something else to be said for the way you open this, right? Because when you get it, it says like holiday calendar, and it's got this Pokeball print, and then the front of it when you're opening it, it's again this Pokeball image. And I do like that there's like that little visual of like a Pokeball opening
Yeah.
as you take it open, which it's just a
Hmm.
cute little thing. The art design team really went off with this one. I love all of the like art deco type of touches to it. It feels
Hmm.
almost a little vintage in that way.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
if you catch what I'm saying, it feels
Hmm.
very like this could be an old item at a grandparent's house.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's made like something that if it was like hand carved or something like that, it would be a really nice piece to have at your grandparents' house.
Yeah.
Which makes me wish more that they would put like a hook or something in it so that you could just like, or even like some kind of paper tabs to hold this together, so you could hang this on your wall when you're done.
Yeah, yeah. No, that'd be super cool. It fits this idea, the idea of like a classic looking like advent calendar in a
Mm-hmm.
sense, while still having like this image of various cartoon animals and creatures on it.
Yeah, I totally agree. I love it. Um, but let's start now with the cards they included. Now that we've kind of gone over the outside, do you have any notes on the outside or the unboxing before we move on? Before we talk about these cards?
No, I honestly, I think you hit all the good points. I really like the fact that like you punch out the little numbers as you're going through day by day. It's a classic advent calendar feel. Um, I think it's a lot. I think the idea of it being the advent calendar feel for it obviously is like the point. Um, if you're going for this, in terms of like just getting that, this is a great option for a kid, honestly, who likes Pokemon. Like that
I
alone is just
think
gonna.
so.
This is like kids who like Pokemon. Boom, love it. It doesn't matter if they're like huge collectors. It doesn't really matter if they're like, you know, playing. It's just a
Yeah,
fun item.
it's very fun, and I think that's kind of the spirit of the whole product. And we'll talk about
Yeah,
that as we get to these cards. Let's start with like the not so good ones and get into the better ones.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
so these promo cards. Do you mind going over all those commons, finishing with the one that I think is our favorite of the really common ones?
Yes. So out of the commons that you get with this, we get a. I'm gonna hold them up. They're still in plastic for me. We start with a Cregonal. Um, this Cregonal is the one from Searching Sparks with a call sign on it. Um, it is what it is. It's not amazing. A Delibird, same kind of deal. Um, nothing super crazy. Another reprint of the 151 Pikachu. Um,
Very nice.
but worth noting, at least if you are a collector, I didn't mention, and it probably shows up a little better with the Pikachu compared to maybe some of the others. All of the cards that are in the promos packaging on these have this little snowflake right here on it, and this
Mm-hmm.
is consistent with like holiday calendars over the years that they've done. They put the
Yes.
little snowflake stamp on it to show that it's a holiday calendar print. And so it looks
Yes.
cool. It's a lot of fun.
This
I
is
know
also the
people.
first time that these commons are printed in this hollow foil pattern.
Yes, that's true too. And I know people who are like I've met someone before who is like they're an avid Pikachu collector. And they are working on like one copy of every single printed Pikachu, which is a very tall order, a very expensive one too, but really cool. This is the kind of thing where it's like, this isn't like an amazing card. It's probably not going to be worth a ton of money, but this is a collector's item for someone like that, right? Like
Yeah.
this person is going to absolutely want this Pikachu, so it's
And
cool.
kids love Pikachus
Um,
also. That's just
and
science.
kids do love Pikachu, yeah, absolutely. And then of course the one that we actually do like out of this of those comments is this Eevee. And this is
Yes.
because this guy is for us at least playable. Um, it's a shoe in the Flareon box list. In fact, this is the same 151 Eevee with the colorful Friends attack that is a staple in the Flareon box deck.
That's right.
Um, and so this is just kind of like you wanna spice up the deck a little bit, show it off with the snowflake stamp on there.
Yeah. Absolutely, it's that.
Um, the only other card in there that's not like anything super super flashy, but is technically like not A common is this Articuno from Journey Together. It's technically an uncommon. It's same kind of deal, you know. It's a little bit of fluff, but it's not like super crazy. Um, I think the big thing moving on really are the kind of flashier cards out of this, right?
Yeah, let's start by looking at the Glaceon because I mean, I guess yeah, let's start with that because there's something I wanted to say about the other two cards. You get
Yes.
a Glaceon with the that snowflake stamp on
Mm-hmm.
it. It is the Glaceon EX from Prismatic Evolutions. I know that was a
Yeah.
hard set for people to get a hold of, so if your person you're buying for likes EV Evolutions and
Mm-hmm.
didn't get a chance to get any of that set, this is a great option for that.
Yeah.
But then the next two cards on this list are actually a first for the calendar, if I'm not mistaken, where they put SIRs in here. These are the Vanillish and the Crabominable full arts from what is this? Paradox Rift and Stellar Crown, respectively. And normally they would just put regular printings of these cards in here with the stamp on it and the holofoil pattern. But this time they decided to go with the SIR and really put some stank on it. Make it a good, worthwhile thing to have.
Yeah.
It's a very pro-consumer move when Pokemon product is so hard to get to put SIRs, something for like a kid to get really excited about, like an extra thing for them to get excited about,
Yeah.
or just a collector. Like I
Mm-hmm.
was so surprised when I opened these. I was like, oh my god, these are like stamped SIRs. This is
Yeah.
brand new. It's
Yeah.
it was shocking to me, really.
It's gonna be it's one of those things where it's like it is a little bit something extra, right? And these I will say these stamped SIRs will probably go for a decent bit just because these are going to be a much more limited in comparison. Like they're guaranteed if you get the calendar, but at the same time
Right.
they are much more limited just to the calendar. And so if people aren't getting that, they aren't going to have the stamped SIR.
Sure.
Um, so yeah, it's really cool. I do like that they do that to kind of like get a little bit more,
Yeah.
in there, so to
And
speak.
they're such striking wintry SIRs as well. The Vanillish with
For
that
sure.
cartoony little pattern, and the Crabominable with
Hmm.
that white out snowy look to it.
Hmm.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, definitely super fun. Kind of moving on to the next bits, right?
Yeah.
Are these fun packs? I would say
Oh, let's talk about the boosters also. You get booster packs and
the
fun packs.
boosters.
I mean,
So you
the
get
boosters,
yeah,
there's nothing to
sure.
talk about really. I just got it's 2 packs of Journey Together, 2 packs of Destined Rivals, 1 pack of Paradox Rift, and 1 pack of Temporal Forces.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, that's the pack list. I already opened mine.
Yep.
I got like nothing out of it, but I mean, pretty
I haven't
good
opened mine
packs.
as well.
Pretty good packs for a little collector's item.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You have like your chase pack in Temporal Forces. Temporal Forces is a chase set right now, so
for sure.
because
Temporal
of
Force is
Greninja,
definitely a chase shot.
and
I'd
then
say Paradox Rift kind of. I think Paradox just has like a couple of things in it.
yeah,
I
and
couldn't
then
say off the top
two
of my head, but it's got
and
some.
then 2 recent meta relevant sets. So pretty cool.
Hmm.
But these fun packs are a negative for me. These are 3 card packs that are guaranteed to have a maximum of an uncommon rarity in them. And the worst part about them, spoiler alert, is that the slot for day 25 for Christmas morning is one of these fun packs.
Yeah.
That to me is just a really unfortunate blunder on the product design team's end,
Hmm.
where like if I was making this, I would have kind of more heavily front loaded the fun packs, just like little stuff, and then make the things
Hmm.
get better day after day. Maybe like one good thing early on to keep people enticed, but like to end on your fun pack, I can't abide that. I don't know. What do you think?
No, I get that. I think it's an advent calendar, right? Most advent calendars always have like something, nice, something fun at the very end of it, right?
Yeah.
I think it would have felt like a lot cooler if it's like, on the 24th, right? You get this dude, and then on the 25th, you get this dude,
Yeah.
something like that, or even just maybe on the 25th,
even something like I would have
make
preferred like the common
it a
Pikachu.
gambling opportunity and just do this, you know. Or yeah,
Sure.
honestly, the Pikachu, you know, the Pikachu would again a perfect one for
Yeah.
like the 25th, you know,
It's an icon.
Christmas Day, boom.
Yeah. But that's my biggest thing. Like, there's nothing you're getting that's good out of these fun packs. It was different during the Sword and Shield era because you could get Fusion Strike fun packs, and I think those could contain Battle VIP Pass. But
yes,
we're no longer in that era, so
yeah,
unfortunate.
The only other things that are in here, you get 2 of these coins, right? Plastic coins.
A Pikachu and an
Alchemy
Alchemy
and a Pikachu. Yep. And then you get 2 sticker sheets, and the sticker sheets are just the art of the box itself, right? Like
They're
just the
cute.
Pokemon that appear in that art scene. Yeah, it's fun. It's cool. You know, if you like a good sticker sheet, if you got a thing to like tag or something like that, throw it up on there. You know,
I love sticker bombing my laptop. It's very fun to do.
Yeah.
I'll sticker bomb anything. Actually, I sticker bomb my Xbox as well.
True. Yeah.
But yeah, so now that we've kind of gone over the product itself, what are your thoughts on the products included and kind of the piece as a whole?
So the I think the stuff included, right, is perfectly fine for the most part. Like you said, I think the fun packs would have been a lot nicer to have included a chance at like a rare or, you know, an illustrate like something that's beyond
even just like a holo
uncommon confirmed. Yeah, like holos even would have been fine. Like, I don't know. It just feels like it feels very meh because like at the very least, right? Like I think back to think about like the McDonald's fun packs, right? That you get from the Happy Meals every year for the McDonald's promotions. Those always come with a holo rare of some sort. It doesn't have to be a holo rare that's like standard at the time. Sometimes they'll do some older ones, but it's always a holo rare and it's always in a special holo pattern. So at the very least, you're getting something that's like, it's a little bit special, you know, out of that. Even if you don't hit like, you know, maybe something you wanted or something like that, you know. They're still pretty cool with that. These fun packs being like uncommons max rarity means ultimately like I'm gonna rip this open, I'm gonna look at the cards and I'm gonna say, yep, this is all bulk stuff for the most part.
Yeah.
Like I'm not predicting there's anything in there that I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I want this. You know, like I can't think of anything in Destined Rivals or Journey Together that's like, oh yeah, this was this was
fun for a kid.
I wanted. Yeah, exactly. Like that's about the best of it, right? It's like it's the same as like the Trick or Trade packs, but even then, like at least the Trick or Trade packs, you know, have like a special stamp on everything. So, you know.
Yeah.
Outside of those, I think the booster packs themselves are fine. 2 Journey Together and 2 Destined Rivals makes sense.
Pretty good.
They're not going to put like Black and White in there, obviously, because this was announced.
That would be sweet.
This was announced in like June, and this product was actually released in like August. You know, so like it was released very early, well before the holiday season. So there wasn't going to be any chance of like Black and White making their way into these. I think the choice to do Temporal Forces and Paradox Rift is a little interesting with that, but you know, it is what it is. Like, I don't think that's anything to like look into or think about too much. The individual promo cards always really cool. The sticker sheets, like we said, really fun. And the coins are, you know, whatever. If you like the coins, you like. Some people like collecting them. Some people don't. Ultimately, I'm probably just going to donate my coins to like some kid at the store. Honestly,
I think the coins are sweet. I like the alchemy coin a lot. I think it's actually really sweet.
Yeah,
I'm gonna agree with you for the most part. I think all the product in there is really good. Fun packs are like a gripe the community's had for a long time. They're like a necessary evil to pad out for 25 days while keeping the product affordable. I mean, think about it. It's effectively $2 a day. Because this retails at about $50 USD. I think you definitely get your value out of it. I mean, I think like you're gonna get enough smiles per day out of your kid or your friend who's collecting that it's worth $2 a day. For the month of December, like that, I think that's totally worth it. And I think these cards are like the promo cards are an exceptional value. I think like the Glaceon, the Vanillish, and the Cabraminable are awesome. I like that the Eevee is playable technically, so you have that going for you too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and even if you don't care about all that stuff, like it's a cool product. It's really really nice. I think this is worth buying for a friend who collects, or like for a kid. I think it's probably worth all the money. It's really really good. So
Yeah.
let's give this a score out of 10, for posterity's sake, as we kind of wrap things up here. What would you give it? Grading it, for like value, for like, would you buy it for yourself, another year,
Um,
or like for a kid? Would you buy this for Maggie in the future?
I would buy this for Maggie. I don't know that I would buy it for myself. I'm not like so invested in like trying to get sealed product that this would be worthwhile to buy for me. And
Mhm.
ultimately, I think I would rather spend like the extra. I can't imagine any of like these like stamped cards being more than $50.
Yeah,
So
they're not.
I would rather spend a little bit extra to get my hands on like a specialty, stamped whatever, SIR, um, instead of buying the $50 box. So like
Yeah.
personally for me, for myself, yeah. But absolutely for a kid, yeah, I think this is great. I think if your kid's a Pokemon fan, this is a great option. I think if they're even just a little bit into Pokemon, this is kind of a cool option to just have.
Yeah, certainly. I totally agree. So what would you give it then out of 10 for just for general
I would
consumption?
I think for general consumption, I'd probably give it like a good 6 or 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Get a good 6 or 7. I don't think
I
it's
can
anything to like that's crazy like to write home about, but I also think that it's a fun product. It's a little bit above mid.
Sure.
Um, yeah.
All right. I can get with that. I kind of share a lot of those sentiments. I don't think I would buy most of these things, but
Hmm.
definitely pleasantly surprised by a lot of them as well. I don't
Hmm.
normally buy sealed product for myself anyways. Just I'm not a sealed
Yeah.
product guy. But I think what this accomplishes, right, for the quality of the product, for the value of the inside components, I think this is maybe an 8 out of 10 for me. I think it's a really
Okay.
good product. You get your money's
Yeah.
worth. And it's also like for a specific targeted market.
Hmm.
This obviously, like, not everyone is going to like this gift. If someone's not going to like this, it's not an 8 out of 10 for them. But
Yeah.
like for the people who do like this, it's probably an 8 out of 10. So just from like the quality, the hand feel of the product in your hands every
Hmm.
day that you go to pull it out, like the really intuitive nature of the way things look, just the visuals of it, the way everything feels, the fact that you're getting product every day to open and look into, something to unwrap every day,
Hmm.
and just I don't know how cute it is. It's very quaint, very cozy. I like it a lot. So for that reason, I think it's got to be an 8 out of 10 for me. Definitely recommend buying this for a kid or for like a younger Pokemon fan. All right.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, that's all we've got for this. This is not going to go up on Spotify. This is going to go straight to YouTube, and
Hmm.
Patreon. It's going to stay there. If you want to check out that Patreon, the link is in the description. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. If you like this kind of content, let us know. And maybe we'll do some more stuff like this in the future. Maybe we can do one for the Trainer's Toolkit. But
Yeah.
we'll see. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Farewell.